Hello, and thank you for joining me again today. Today, I would like to talk about something that has become simpler and simpler for me over the years. It is called love. Now, that's a word that we hear all the time. It's written in books, it's spoken about in churches, it's sung about in music. And it's used so often that I sometimes wonder if we forgotten just how profound it really is. There's a beautiful passage in the Stillness of Light that says, "The heart of Christ does not seek grandeur, it moves through simple gestures, a smile offered, a hand held, a word of kindness where silence once hurt." When I first began my career, I thought that making a difference meant doing something extraordinary. Learning another technique or studying another course, finding better answers, becoming more knowledgeable. And there is certain value in learning. I've never stopped learning, and I hope that I never will. But over the years, I have discovered that the moments my patients remember are most rarely the complicated ones. They remember that someone listened, that someone believed in them. They remember how they felt safe, and they remember that they weren't judged. Those were very simple things. Yet they were also incredibly powerful. I think we sometimes underestimate the healing power of ordinary kindness. A smile to a stranger, a comforting hand resting gently on someone's shoulder, a message that simply says, "I'm thinking of you today." Holding a door open for someone, making someone a cup of tea, sitting quietly beside someone that's grieving, without feeling that you have to explain away their pain. None of these things seem spectacular, yet they carry extraordinary power. Perhaps because love has never been about grand gestures. Love lives in the ordinary. Think about your own life for a moment. When you remember the people who have shaped you mostly, was it because they did something dramatic? Or was it because of the way they made you feel? Perhaps they made you feel accepted. Perhaps they encouraged you when you doubted yourself. Perhaps you stayed when everyone else walked away. Perhaps they simply loved you without asking you to become someone else. Those moments really remain with us, not because they were loud, but because they were real. As I've grown older, I've also realized something else. Love isn't something that you give. Love is something that we become. We become more patient, more compassionate, more willing to forgive. Not because we are trying to be good people, but because something inside us has softened. When our hearts soften, our words will also soften. Your eyes will soften. Even the way that you walk through the world changes. People begin to feel something different in your presence. And isn't that what the world needs nowadays? Not more opinions, not more arguments, not more people trying to prove that they're right. Perhaps what the world needs most is more people who quietly choose kindness. People who remember that every person they meet is carrying a story that they know nothing about. Every impatient person may be exhausted. Every angry person may be hurting. Every quiet person may simply be longing for someone to notice them. When we begin looking at people through the eyes of compassion, something changes within us. We stop asking, "What is wrong with this person?" And we begin asking, "I wonder what they have been through." That single question is the power to transform relationships. It doesn't mean we excuse harmful behavior. It doesn't mean that we don't set healthy boundaries. But it does mean that we stop seeing people as problems to solve. We begin seeing them as fellow travelers, human beings doing the best they can with the understanding that they have today. And perhaps that's true for us as well. Perhaps we could offer ourselves the same kindness, the same patience, the same grace. After all, we're all learning, we're all growing, and we're all becoming. So today I'd like to leave you with a very simple invitation. Before this day is over, perform one act of kindness. Not because anyone will notice, not because anyone will thank you, simply because love grows every time that it is shared. And you may never know how far that small act travels. But I promise you, it travels much further than what you can ever imagine. Thank you for spending this time with me. Until next time, may your life become a gentle expression of love, not through extraordinary things, but through the ordinary moments filled with extraordinary presence.